Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Sterling SG1062KA-3 sliding pocket door lock. So there's the lock itself. You can see it's in a brass sort of finish. So that's the lock body. I'll show you the rest of the components. Obviously, two keys, a jamb strike, which is kind of just a thimble. Okay. A screw for the jamb strike, so that it's going to look like this. Not meant to go in very far. You know, if I was going to install that, I would probably use a hole saw myself to just get the hole saw to this diameter. You know, I don't know if it's an anomaly, the length of the screw that this ships with for the jamb strike, or if that's normal for it. But I would probably use a hole saw and get that to sink in and be able to, you know, because that screw is so short. You know, it's a couple of turns and it'll be in. Anyway, you're going to get an exterior escutcheon collar. I'll show you how that goes in a moment. You're going to get two screws to hold the lock body onto the door. Below this video is a link to the instructions. Very simple, very straightforward. I'm going to use the instructions kind of as a prop because some people, hey, I need a lock for a pocket door, but I don't understand how this works. And that's typical, and I remember the first time I saw it, I didn't understand how it worked either. But bottom line is, an overview is right there at the top, at the tip of my finger. Okay, so what you're kind of seeing there is how the lock installs. So when the door is closed, got the door closed, towards the side of the jamb, or the pocket side, okay, where the door goes into, you're going to drill a hole. Step 1, drill 1/8 inch guide hole through door as shown. 3/4 inch from the molding and 36 inch up from the floor. It could be, the vertical height is yours to determine, but 3/4 inch measured from the molding is very important. At that point, you start a 1 inch hole. And what they're saying is, start 1 inch diameter hole from strike side, finish from escutcheon side. So what that means is, they don't want you to go through the door with a 1 inch bit. Go part of the way through on one side, maybe to the point where your hole saw, if you're using a hole saw, it breaches through, but you'll have your guide hole already. Forgive me, you'll have the guide hole from step 1. Make sure you drill that guide hole straight. You don't want the body at an angle. Go halfway through the door or so with, or if it's a hollow core door, just breach, you know, in whatever core might be there. Go to the other side of the door and make the two holes meet. Now you got a nice 1 inch hole. Okay. Step 3 is installing the lock through that. Mount lock is shown. Position jamb strike on the jamb. Okay. 1.25 inches above center of the lock. So you've got your 1 inch hole. You're going to insert this through the door. This is going to be obviously on the side that you want locked. And here's the neat part of this. You got your two keys. And as I turn the key like this, okay, what happens is that. Now imagine that you're looking a cross section of the door. This is going to slide back and forth. If your door is in the closed position and you lock it and you try to push the door, this tail piece is going to make contact with jamb molding, and that's exactly where you're going to mount your jamb strike, so that these two pieces come together like this, preventing the door from being opened. Okay. Now you've got that sticking through the door. You're going to come in with your ring escutcheon, make it look like that, finish it off really nice. Okay, and that's what those two screws are for that I showed you earlier. They're to hold the lock body on, just like that. Sterling is a company located actually in Sterling, Illinois. Very good quality company. Makes a lot of bypassing, sliding door hardware, things of that nature, and obviously a lock for a pocket door is an ancillary product to that. This will work on doors 1 3/8 or 1 3/4 thick. Okay. Overall body length, it's right there at 1 3/8, maybe 1 7/16. But there's enough margin between the face of the door and the jamb so that all that can slide through. Typically there is. There always is. And that's it. That addresses all of the issues with this lock. If you have any questions on the Sterling SG1062KA-3 sliding pocket door lock or any other Sterling product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.